on the ESPN networks of women's college basketball. Retip again, and there's Emily Ryan. Got off to a bit of a rocky start. Swords gets blocked by Crooks and then is able to get out of trouble. Hobbs, great start for her.
NCAA experience. Silas Swords certainly has international experience playing on the Olympic team this summer. Olivia Olson has international experience on USA Basketball. They've played in big games.
Emily Ryan with an assist has just passed the great Nia Johnson for the most assists in Big 12 women's basketball history. Camp Schrader.
This is a Michigan team that plays 5 guards, so they are going to push tempo. They want to play in transition. Great job of keeping their head up.
Hobbs, the only senior, the only returning starter. A good look. And Sydney Harris is known for taking a 3, and as soon as she gets in there, she pops one home.
Well, Iowa State just does such a good job of Jordan Hobbs getting it to there. The right play, and this is a heck of a play. We talked about the experience of Jordan Hobbs in the NCAA tournament, her leadership. Ariana Jackson is the reason why.
Jackson, sophomore from Des Moines, and there's the first we've seen of Yulia Grabovskaya has checked in. Number 55 in white, but Swords uses the baseline. Has yet to hit a field goal. Hobbs driving off glass. Tanky fouled him.
And you can just see the intention of continuing to drive to the basket. And Bill Finley talked about our ability to contain one-on-one defense, to play in the gaps, to keep them from getting to the rim is going to be key.
Give Ryan the assist as she's able to find Williams inside. Has not yet scored. Now she has, slicing in for the bucket, the freshman from Charlotte.
Tough one from Jordan Hobbs, and then again attacking the paint, getting 2 feet in the paint. Great job by Michigan, making Iowa State take 2 passes before they can even look inside to Crooks.
They gave Crooks a little bit of space, and that's all she needs. She can finish with either hand. See more turnovers than made field goals. Emily Ryan on the bench to start the second quarter. They've had to manage her minutes this season.
And you got to pick your poison when you play a team like Iowa State. Michigan's got to continue to challenge her to knock them down.
Swords gets the rebound off the Hobbs miss, and then Hobbs is left open in the corner to knock it home.
Of course, led by Naz Hillman. Jordan Hobbs averaged less than 5 minutes a game that season. Has worked her way into being such an important piece of what Michigan does. And the answer by Jackson.
Holloway just saw a little bit of daylight and finish. Crooks in the game. Got the rebound and the putback. Grabbed by Tanky. Inside, too easy.
Yeah, really different kinds of players. Kennedy playing exclusively post position, and Addie's versatility. Bill Finley comps her to Bridget Carlton, and his first bucket of the ball game for Addie Brown.
Brown 22 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists, all NCAA career highs. And she's just a sophomore. Finally, the drought is broken.
As a screener, and then pop out to get those 3-point shots.
Wilson missed, but they get a second chance with Brown back-to-back buckets. Iowa State, its first lead of the game. And they extend it. That's Tanky. Swords 1 of 6, so 2 for 14 for their 2 leading scorers. Crooks, bye-bye.
Addie Brown read it. Audi Crooks held her position, and that was an easy 2.
Another foul. Crooks is unstoppable right now. Swords popping out after getting a screen, throws up the 3 and hits it. She is now 2 of 9 from the floor. The freshman from Sudbury, Ontario, among their leading scorers. And boy, if you're Iowa State for Michigan, and as we start this third quarter, there's Crooks. Same result,
and that's all they're getting early in this second half.
Just 4 of 18 from distance at 22% on the game. Camp Schrader hits one.
You had a secondary defender on the backside ready to rotate to Brown on that shot. That's what it's going to take.
Hobbs, another three for Michigan, trying to shoot themselves back into it.
Team on her shoulders, at least from a scoring standpoint, has 20. The other night against Princeton, especially in that third quarter. She rebounded in the fourth. Could she be feeling a little bit of that today?
Feeling that three. Addie Brown, what a pass! Addie Brown is terrific in all phases of the game. Go to break with this.
No, this is just a great drive. There's the first rotation, but not a second for the Wolverines. Iowa State able to capitalize. Williams gets it too.
You see they're shooting only 30% from the floor overall. Have taken a lot of threes. Hobbs, their lone senior starter. As she set against Indiana this year. Pressure from Michigan, a little chaos. Brown settles into Crooks, and Crooks takes Hobbs to the hole.
What is the adjustment? Addie Brown is initiating offense. She uses her size. She's able to find the right pass, able to get Iowa State moving a little. Oh, this is, again, a great drive, and you don't overhelp. Jordan Hobbs doesn't want to overhelp.
Rebound fought for. Taken away. Here's Swords. Trying to get something going, and uses her offhand to finish.
Michigan sending a couple of defenders to the ball handler at half court, and here just a great job of getting in, deflecting the pass out, allowing Swords.
Very active on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and scoring in transition. Jordan Hobbs, the senior.
They're knowing that it was going to be a different look, for being all in.
Jackson.
Audi Crooks away. You're going to leave someone open, and Iowa State, give them credit, they are stepping up and knocking down shots.
Swords for three. Olsen off the rim. Swords. Couldn't save it, but Hobbs did. Then Olsen called for it and nailed it. Michigan right back in it.
I mean, but look at these plays. I mean, we're talking about two young players who have.
Brown to Crooks. It bounces around, and Ryan put it up on a busted play. Holloway. Getting it into Quarles-Daniels, and count it! It's been a rough day for Olsen shooting-wise.
At all, and Quarles-Daniels takes it right into her. She stays patient.
Olsen with the board. Holloway. All three freshmen touch the ball in that possession, and Holloway finishes.
And this is exactly how Michigan started the ball game. Good defensive possession. They come up with the defensive rebound and push in transition. Quarles-Daniels has like three players guarding her on that cut. Opens up Holloway. Iowa State continuing to mix up their zone and man.
Holloway found Olsen right at the free throw line. The winner will get the winner of Notre Dame and Stephen F. Austin. Yeah, no surprise that right out of the timeout they want to go to Crooks.
Yes, nice.
That's nice to take Crooks off the bounce by Camp Schrader.
And you'll live with that if you're Michigan. You get Audi Crooks shooting that little 8 to 10 foot jump shot.
That's a toughie from Holloway.
A toughie. I knew it was going to come out sooner or later.
The freshman. Iowa State needs another of their patented turnarounds. Or what triple-double alerts, the double-double. She has 9 assists now and rebounds. Her scoring is down, and there's your great equalizer. Holloway, open look, and she buried the three.
Disappointment, you don't see anything but confidence every time they touch the ball.
Crooks rolls it in. It's Audi Crooks time. She owned the fourth quarter against Princeton and the first 4 on Wednesday. Another 3 from Cam Schrader. Why not? Go right back to Crooks. Hobbs, her turn to take a 3, have a day! They have won 22 games.
And the offensive defensive substitution with Coral Daniels and Cam Schrader and Audi Crooks, she might have had an and one there.
28 for Audi, she had 27 against Princeton a couple of days ago. 4-point game. Hobbs rolling on Brown. Jordan Hobbs with a magical afternoon. Like that Brown has made 2 shots, only taken 4. There's her 5th. Hits it. There she is. Hobbs gave her the screen. Olsen, the other freshman. Turn around. Got it! Olivia Olsen.
And you think about even the early in this season, first game open up against South Carolina. Now, we asked Kim Barnes-Arico, did you see this happening? And she said no. And there were a couple of moments where she said, whoa, maybe it can, right, with this young group.
The Michigan Wolverines, with their 3 starting freshmen, get a big game from their senior Jordan Hobbs. They scored 27 points in the fourth quarter. And Michigan advances to the second round. Their first tournament win in a couple of years.